Summit webinar. I am Akia Ashmond, Brew, Senior Director of Marketing and Digital Community Engagement at IEDC and the moderator for today's session. We're excited that all of you tuning in will be joining us at our Leadership Summit in Las Vegas in a couple weeks. This year, you'll be able to stay connected with conference updates, attendees, and more using our new conference app on Whova. Our special guest for today is Stephanie Perez, Senior Account Manager at Whova. Stephanie will give us a step-by-step tutorial of some of the app's features. However, before we begin, I have a few housekeeping notes. During the webinar, we will have all lines muted. Please keep all of your questions. Please type all of your questions into the questions box, and I'll pose them to Stephanie during the webinar. Within 24 hours, you will receive an email with an electronic evaluation. Please complete it, as IEDC staff does use these to plan future webinars. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce Stephanie Perez. Stephanie has served at Whova for 2 years and is currently leading the customer retention team. As Senior Account Manager, her responsibilities include onboarding team members, performance management, maintaining a high level of customer satisfaction, and ensuring retention goals are met. Stephanie, we're glad to have you today. Without further ado, I now turn the seminar over to you.
Great. Thank you, Akia. Thanks for the introduction as well, and thanks for everyone for joining to learn more about the Whova app and how to use it at the upcoming meeting. So everyone will have to download the Whova account and create. So you can go to the Google Play Store or Apple Store. Once you download it, you will see this screen. We do recommend for you to sign up with the email that you registered with, and that will be the easiest access. Oops. I already have an account, so I'm just entering my password. If you're a first-time Whova, you will have to create your own account and create your own password. I have a lot of events as I am a super user. However, on the first screen, which is going to be your My Events, you most likely will only have the IEDC app. If you don't see it, you can scroll to the bottom and explore other events. You will see the event description, and at the bottom, you can go to the event. I will be going through all the main icons, starting with the agenda. The agenda is smart or interactive, so it will start on either the first day or the day that you're on. So if you download the app on Sunday, it'll go to Sunday.
Hey, Stephanie, we just want to make sure that our attendees can actually see what you are seeing, and we can see your screen too, but we're just making extra sure. For the attendees that are on, if someone could just type in the box that they are able to see, that would be great for confirmation. What you should see right now is okay, Stephanie, why don't we just keep going?
Okay. So, like I said, the agenda is interactive. If we click onto a session that we are attending or that just looks interesting, you'll see that you can add to your personal agenda, like, comment, take notes, and click See More for the full description. You are also able to share social media. So whenever you see this 3 ping, if you click it, you can connect to Twitter or Facebook, whatever you have connected to. Logistics just holds miscellaneous information, as you'll see the hotel or travel info in its description. Attendees is probably the most popular icon. Here you are able to scroll through the people who are attending or RSVP'd. In the search bar, you are able to locate through location or education. For example, Vegas, and only those with that location will pop up. On the top in filter, if I was interested in just seeing who is speaking, it would filter out all the speakers for me. This is also where you can network. So if there's somebody that I know that I want to already talk to, I can search them. Click on their profile, and I have a variety of networking tools. I can say hi, do a chat message, or let's meet. I'm just going to send a quick message. Use this. Akia will message me back, and then I can check in my message folder. Which is on the black bar in the bottom. As you can see, that works well. IEDC is great. If we wanted to create a group message, you just click the individual person icon on the top. I can do something from my contacts, or you can search for your specific event. Click done on the top. Then we have a group message. By clicking the events, it will take you back to the home page. Now we can look at photos. All the photos will be posted under this icon. You can comment or like on photos, as well as share to social media you have linked with. We have 2 photos there. As you see, the share button again. And you can save. If you uploaded the photo yourself, you are able to delete it. If someone else uploaded it, you are able to, and you didn't like it for some reason, you can tell your moderator or organizer to remove it. The event bulletin board will prompt you to introduce yourself. If you don't feel comfortable, you are able to cancel, but this is where you will find more communication. For example, the organizer announcements will all be listed here. The introduce yourselves will be listed here. Lost and found. You are able to tag someone. So say you lose an item and someone else finds them, you can tag them back. You are also able to create your own topic. So this can be for something that's related to the event, or it can be something that maybe you want to create a basketball group where you're located. Everything is welcome. And that was the event bulletin board. Last main icon is Twitter. You can connect to your own account, or if you don't have one, you're still able to tweet by just clicking the yellow bar. It's going to create a feed of anything with the hashtag IEDC Vegas. I can create my own tweet, and it will put my initials at the end if you don't have a Twitter. If you do have a Twitter account, it will show your full name and picture avatar just as normal. You are able to like, retweet, and reply right through here as well. If you are curious to learn more about the sponsors, you can see the list here. And when you click on their name, it will direct you to their website. Once you want to just go back to the app, you just click the upper left Whova. So that was the main icons. If you want to go back to the event description, you are able to click About here, and it'll show you everything again. If you want to see kind of what's going on, you expand to see more activities. It'll show you the most recent announcements, what people are liking, if people joined. And if for some reason you want it back to a clear view, just collapse activities. Now we will go down to the black bar on the bottom. If you click on contacts, anybody you have scanned a business card, whether it's manually or electronically, will be here. You can export them. If you click scan the business card, all that's going to come up is a photo option, and you would take a picture of that card, and we will transcribe it for you. Messages is another access to the event bulletin board, or those group messages and individual messages. You can also, on the upper right-hand corner, create your own message right through this filter. Lastly is the More tab. My profile is my public account. So when you first create Whova, it will prompt you to fill this all out. If you just want to get on the app, see the agenda, kind of start seeing what's on the app, then you don't have to fill it out and you can just click later. And this is where you would do it later. You can add a biography, more affiliations, more education, connect to LinkedIn or Facebook. My contact info is private. So this will only be shared with those that you exchanged a business card with electronically or through that business scanner. As you see, I have a little bit more information like my phone number and my email. My notes is where you're going to host all your notes, whether it's a note from an agenda session or a note from an attendee. You can export those to your email as well. Settings is where you change the notifications. The white or empty box means that I am not receiving any notifications. If you want to receive those push notifications, or important messages, you'd want to click it. Profile visibility. Right now I can see it so other attendees can see me and I'm able to network. If I go invisible, I would only be able to see the agenda, the logistics, the main event information, but I would not be able to network with others, and others could not network with me. And you can change your password and sign out. If you have any questions for Whova, something on the app maybe not going right, there's a small glitch, which we hope doesn't happen, you can just click the help, and it will take you to our frequently asked questions. If you're on a phone, this will be a little bit smarter. Right now I'm on an iPad. You can also email us at support@whova.com. Or if you want to send us some feedback, you can just do it in a typed message here. Now we went back to the home page by just clicking the events calendar, and that was the main demo. Do we want to open up the floor for discussions, Akia?
Thank you so much for that, Stephanie. Right now, I think we don't have any questions, and so we'll just give a couple more seconds to see if anybody would like to type in a few questions or so into the questions box, and then we can wrap up after that. So let's just give them a minute or so.
All right.
Stephanie, would you mind talking about the speakers again, just how people can find them on each session?
Yeah, of course. So there's two ways to find speakers. You can go into attendees, filter, and then click on a speaker. As you see, you'll be able to see what sessions they're speaking at. For example, Bill is speaking at one. If he was speaking at multiple, they would all be there. If you go into the agenda, I'm also able to see the speakers down here. So for example, Allison and Ronald will be speaking. If I click on Allison, now I can see her bio again. So two ways to check out who's speaking at what sessions. Any other questions?
No, that's all, Stephanie. I think we're good here. So thank you again for being our guest today on this very first app demonstration that we've done at IEDC for one of our conferences. And we will certainly let you know if we have any further questions. We'll also refer people over to the help center in the app as well. So again, thank you so much, Stephanie. And thank you all for tuning in.
You're welcome. Bye, everyone.